Everything in life, every success, every failure, every breakthrough begins with one thing: your mindset. You can't build a powerful life with a weak mind. You can't create abundance while constantly entertaining thoughts of lack. Your thoughts are the foundation of everything you become. See, most people think life happens to them, but in truth, life happens through them, through their perspective, through the lens of their mind. Two people can face the same storm. One will see destruction, the other will see a chance to rebuild stronger. The difference isn't in the storm, it's in the story they tell themselves about it. Your mind is your internal factory. Every idea, every belief, every word you speak, it's all produced in that factory. If your factory produces doubt, your life will manufacture hesitation. But if your factory produces belief, your life will manufacture progress. That's why some people succeed with little and others fail with much, because it's not about the resources, it's about your resourcefulness. The truth is, you become what you constantly think about. If you think in limits, you live in limits. If you think in possibilities, you live in possibilities. Your mind listens to every word you say, every belief you repeat. So when you tell yourself, "I can't," your mind doesn't argue. It obeys. It starts looking for proof to make it true. But when you say, "I can," your mind begins to search for ways to make it happen. That's the power of thought. So start being intentional with what you plant in your mind. Don't water seeds of fear and doubt. Feed your mind with belief, with hope, with vision. Because when your thinking changes, your world begins to shift. You can't control everything around you, but you can control how you respond. And that single decision changes everything. Now let's talk about something people often run away from: discipline. Everyone wants success, but few want what success requires. Everyone wants the reward, but few are willing to pay the price. Discipline is that price. It's the quiet strength that turns dreams into reality. You can have the best goals, the biggest vision, and the boldest plan. But without discipline, it's all just wishful thinking. Discipline doesn't shout, it whispers. It's that small voice that says, "Do it anyway." When you're tired, it says, "Show up." When you're discouraged, it says, "Keep going." And when you feel like quitting, it reminds you, this is where most people stop. Don't be most people. The secret is this: motivation gets you started, but discipline keeps you going. Motivation fades when the excitement is gone, but discipline stays when the feeling disappears. It's the muscle of success. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. And here's the beautiful part: discipline isn't punishment, it's freedom. It frees you from regret. It frees you from chaos. It gives you control over your destiny. Because every time you choose discipline, you are saying, "My goals are more important than my comfort." Think about it. Success isn't built in one big leap. It's built in small, consistent steps taken every single day. The workout you didn't want to do, the book you forced yourself to read, the early morning you decided to rise when everyone else stayed in bed. Those small decisions stacked together create greatness. So if you want to build an unstoppable mindset, start with discipline. Train your mind to do what's right, not what's easy. Because ease will give you short-term comfort, but discipline will give you long-term peace. Let's face it, life doesn't hand out strength for free. It gives you challenges instead. It gives you problems to solve, obstacles to overcome, and moments that test everything you believe about yourself. And while most people spend their lives avoiding difficulty, the truth is, those very challenges are the tools that build your inner power. Think about it. You don't grow when things are easy. You grow when you're stretched, when you're uncomfortable, when you're pushed beyond what you thought you could handle. The struggle is not there to break you, it's there to shape you. Every setback is a mirror showing you where you need to rise. Every delay is a reminder that greatness takes time. Every failure, every disappointment, every painful experience is a hidden lesson. And if you're wise enough to look for it, that lesson will make you stronger than you were before. Most people ask, "Why me?" when life gets hard. But the better question is, what is this trying to teach me? Because pain is never pointless. It's always preparing you for something bigger. That's how resilience is built, not by avoiding storms, but by learning how to stand in the rain and still find purpose. When you start to see challenges as opportunities, everything changes. Suddenly, the rejection becomes redirection. The failure becomes feedback. The pain becomes progress. You start realizing that life isn't working against you. It's working for you. So don't run from the hard days. Don't curse the moments that test your patience, your courage, or your faith. Instead, face them with gratitude, knowing that every difficult season is building the version of you that can handle success when it arrives. You can't climb to the top without a mountain. You can't build strength without resistance. So embrace the challenge, because the moment you do, you take back your power. Now let's talk about one of the most underestimated forces in personal growth: the people around you. Your environment is stronger than your willpower. No matter how determined you are, if you surround yourself with negativity, it will drain you. But if you surround yourself with people who believe, who push, who grow, you'll rise without even realizing it. You see, energy is contagious. Spend time with people who complain, and soon you'll find yourself complaining. Spend time with people who dream, and soon you'll start dreaming bigger too. The truth is, your circle determines your ceiling. If you're the smartest or the most ambitious person in the room, you're in the wrong room. You need people who challenge your thinking, who hold you accountable, who remind you of who you can become when you forget. Protect your environment like your life depends on it, because in many ways it does. The wrong people can make you doubt your worth. The right ones can make you believe in your greatness again. Surround yourself with builders, not talkers. Seek those who clap for your growth, not those who are threatened by it. And here's something powerful. You don't have to cut everyone off to protect your peace, but you do have to create boundaries. You can love people without letting them limit you. You can care for others without letting them control your mindset. So choose wisely, because the voices you hear most often will shape the voice inside your own head. And when you fill your circle with vision, belief, and action, your life begins to reflect it. Your mind is like a garden. It grows whatever you plant in it. If you fill it with weeds of doubt, negativity, and fear, that's exactly what will take root and dominate your thoughts. But if you plant seeds of belief, gratitude, and possibility, your life begins to blossom in ways you never imagined. That's why the most important investment you can make is not in money, not in possessions, but in your mind. Every day, life is trying to feed your mind something. The news, social media, people's opinions, they're all pouring information into your thoughts. The question is, are you controlling what goes in, or are you just consuming whatever comes your way? Because what you allow into your mind will shape what comes out of your life. You can't fill your mind with negativity and expect to live a positive life. You can't feed on excuses and expect excellence to grow. You can't constantly listen to voices of limitation and expect your dreams to expand. If you want an unstoppable mindset, you must become intentional about what you feed your mind. Read books that challenge you to grow. Listen to ideas that stretch your vision. Watch things that lift your spirit instead of draining it. Because what you consume becomes the foundation of your confidence, your courage, and your clarity. And here's the truth. Your mind is always learning, even when you're not paying attention. Every conversation you have, every video you watch, every word you repeat to yourself, they're all shaping your inner dialogue. So ask yourself, is my environment building me or breaking me? Most people take better care of their phones than their minds. They protect their devices with cases and passwords, but leave their thoughts unguarded. They scroll endlessly, filling their minds with comparison, envy, and fear, then wonder why they feel unfulfilled and anxious. You have to take your mental diet seriously. Just like your body weakens when you feed it junk food, your mindset weakens when you feed it junk thoughts. Every day, choose what strengthens you. Ideas that inspire, knowledge that empowers, wisdom that grounds you. And remember, it's not enough to feed your mind once in a while. Growth requires consistency. You can't read one book, watch one motivational video, or listen to one speech and expect transformation. You must feed your mind daily. Every morning before the world gets loud, take a few minutes to fill your mind with something positive, something that reminds you who you are and what you're capable of. Start your day with intention, speak words that lift you, think thoughts that energize you. Because when your mind is fed with strength, your life reflects strength. When your mind is nourished with belief, your actions become bold. And when your thoughts are filled with purpose, your path becomes unstoppable. So don't starve your mind of greatness. Don't let the noise of the world drown out the power of your potential. Feed your mind every day, because the quality of your thoughts will always determine the quality of your life.